What if you could fly into the clouds right from wherever you are right now? Let's go on a yoga adventure together into the sky. Welcome everyone to our sky yoga adventure. So we're gonna get ready to float up into the clouds. Okay, so we're gonna start in a squat together. So you'll come onto your feet. Your knees will be nice and wide. Your heels are in, toes out, and then bring your hands together to touch at the center of your chest. You'll use your elbows against your knees to widen your knees out just a little bit there. Okay, now sit down low in your squat, close your eyes, and we're gonna get ready to start to float up into the clouds. Okay, so take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good, and then as you start to breathe in, start to lift your seat up. So we're starting to stand up really slowly here, right? There's gonna be a lot of shaking. This is really tricky. So take your time as we float all the way up to the sky until you come all the way up to stand. And now lift your arms up overhead, getting a little bit higher as we float up, up, up. And then let your arms go down. Take a look around. We're in the clouds. Okay, we made it. So now let's take a cloud pose. So we'll take a wide-legged fold. We'll call it a cloud pose for today. So start by taking your legs wide apart. Okay, so your toes, both sets of toes point forward. Bring your hands to your hips. Lift your chest up high into the clouds. Take a look up at the sun. We're so close to it. And as you exhale, start to fold forward, leading with your chest. Okay, folding all the way down. Nice. We're balancing on this cloud. You can bring your hands down underneath your shoulders and start to sway gently in the hips from side to side. So we're on a big cloud that's holding us up as we float through the sky. So soft and free in this shape, moving gently, swaying into the hips. Let your head go. Take a big breath in here into all this beautiful fresh air we have up here in the sky. Good. Then start to bend your knees. Bring the hands back to the hips. We're going to roll all the way back up. Wow, and this cloud really supports us. We can trust that the cloud is going to hold us up as we continue to move through the sky. Let's see what else we see up here. Okay, so from here, we're going to keep our left foot exactly as it is. Point your right toes forward and then bend into your right knee. Okay, so we'll come into a warrior two from here. Extend your arms wide apart, making a big letter T. And you can imagine it's almost like we're surfing right on this cloud. So maybe you sway the arms a little bit here as the cloud gently carries us through the sky. Really nice. Good. From here, take an inhale, flip your front palm up towards the sky. And then lean forward as far as you can. Maybe you're hitting the wall in your space like me, even though we are in the sky. Good. When you have no more space to move forward, start to lift up and back with your right arm. The left hand can find your hip. We're coming into a reverse warrior. So imagine you're making a big rainbow with your right arm, carving through the clouds. Good. Come back to your warrior two. Slowly release the arms long. We'll come back into that reverse warrior. Flip the front palm, reaching forward. Exhale, make that big arch, that big rainbow with the right arm, leaning up and back. Good. One more time, come back to your warrior two. Bring the arms wide apart. Inhale, flip your right palm up, reach forward, forward, forward. Good. Then exhale, carve through the sky into your reverse warrior. Let's stay here for a full breath in. What do you see up here? Do you dare to look down at the ground, right? Maybe you see your house all the way beneath you. Nice, and then let that go. Come back to your warrior two arms. Let's extend the front leg long. Okay, we'll take a triangle pose from here. So inhale, just like you did before, reach forward as far as you can. And then bring your right hand down. It can come onto the right ankle. It can come outside of your right foot as the left arm reaches up towards the sky, right? That we're already in. Maybe you look up here. What do you see above you? maybe more clouds, maybe more blue. What else? Take a look around, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good. Okay, we're gonna come back to our wide-legged fold. So circle your left arm down towards the ground, and as it comes down, spin your right toes forward. You'll end up back in that forward fold. Take a big breath in here, and a big breath out. Okay, you'll bend through the knees. We'll come all the way back up to stand, just like we started. And we're gonna do the other side, okay? I bet you guessed that. So you'll keep your right foot where it is, point your left toes forward, opening up in the hips. And then sit down low so your left knee bends. Okay, we'll come back into our warrior two. Inhale to open the arms up wide. And we'll stay here for a full breath, getting into our balance. Maybe again, finding like that little surfy motion if you like that, waving out through the arms as this cloud continues to carry us through the sky. This is great, right? Good, extend the arms long. Take a look out in front of you. And then with an inhale, flip your front palm towards the ceiling. Reach forward as far as you can. And when there's no more forward, exhale to come up and back, reverse warrior. Good, inhale, come on back, warrior two. Exhale, reverse it. And one more time, come back to your warrior two. Take a breath in. And exhale, reverse warrior. Good, stay here for a full inhale. And a big exhale. Nice, come back to your warrior two. Get long in your left leg, so take the bend out of the left leg. And then reach forward with your left arm as we come down for triangle pose. Okay, so the left hand comes down inside of the left foot, or it can come onto your left ankle or shin as the right arm reaches up and over. Continuing to float here through the clouds. Trust this cloud to carry you. Maybe move the head from side to side as you look around up here in the sky. Take one more big breath. Good, we're gonna come back to our wide-legged fold, okay? So circle the top arm down, and as the right arm comes down, turn the left toes forward, coming back into your fold. We're gonna come up, okay? So bend the knees, slowly start to roll up to stand. Your head will come up last. From here, hop the feet together. Ooh, wow, the cloud can hold you up even as you hop. Isn't that really cool? So from here, last thing, standing on this cloud, we'll fly a little bit. Okay, so we'll take a warrior three pose. So you'll come to stand on your feet. Start by bringing your hands together to touch to help you balance. And get really strong through your left foot, okay? That left foot's gonna stay down as the right leg starts to move back behind you. And as the right leg comes back, start to lean your upper body forward until you're sort of parallel with the ground or with the cloud that you're on, right? Oh, I'm falling out of it. Take your time finding your balance, right? You will continue to be held and supported by this cloud. Point your right toes down and think of lifting up through your chest, right? So there's this little like cobra pose in your upper body. Take a breath in. Maybe you bring the arms wide apart like you're flying. Wow. Nice. Come on back up to stand. Woo. It's tougher to balance up here, right? Let's say that. That'll make me feel better. And we'll switch sides, okay? So get really supported and strong through your right foot. Root down there. And then start to lean forward as your left leg lifts back behind you. Leaning forward, lifting through the left leg, thinking of pointing both hips down, okay? So point your left toes down to the ground, flexing through that left foot. And then open up in your chest, right? So there's this little lift in your chest. Good. Maybe you feel strong and sturdy here. You bring the arms apart to fly for a couple moments. Woo, and then let that go. Nice. That's also called airplane pose. So maybe you feel like you're an airplane there, commanding yourself to fly. Shake it out, let that go. We did so much flying and moving through the clouds. So let the cloud continue to hold you here as you shake and move. Okay, good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look all the way up. What else do you see up there? exhale, dive down, forward fold. Nice. Find a half lift here. So bring your hands onto your shins as the crown of your head reaches forward, just rewinding and releasing in the spine. And then exhale, you'll fold it down. Good. Come all the way down to your knees. And we'll do one last shape here. So we'll be taking legs up the wall. So if you're near a wall, you can come right next to it and bring your legs up against it. Or if you don't have a wall, and I'll show you without the wall, we'll just bring our legs up to the sky, okay? So you'll come all the way down to your back, and then bring your arms down long by your sides. Bring your knees towards your chest. Good. With a breath in, all you'll do is lift your legs up towards the sky. That's it. So simple. This is so nice to do in this kind of floaty adventure that we're on, because you might start to feel like the legs are just floating up in space, right? Without you having to do too much work. Maybe you find a little bit of movement there in the legs, but then eventually they just kind of slow down and come to stillness on their own. Take about 3 more breaths here, closing your eyes, giving yourself big, deep inhales and all this fresh, clean air we have up here in the sky. Good. When you're ready, you'll bring the legs down. You can bring one down at a time, letting the feet come down to the ground. And take your feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees knock in. You'll bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. As we get ready to float all the way back down to the ground, we'll return you back to whatever space you were in when you started. So with the eyes closed, we'll start to float down, down, down on our cloud. And then eventually open your eyes. You'll find yourself back in your space. You can hug the knees into your chest, give yourself a nice hug there. And then eventually you'll rock all the way up into a seat. So take your time meeting me there. You can bring your hands down to your knees. We'll end together with one big breath in. So take an inhale. And take a sigh out. I hope you had so much fun practicing today. I hope you subscribe so we can go on more adventures together. And I'll see you next time at Yoga Treehouse.